Today I'm reviewing one of my favorite books, The Legend of Spud Murphy, which happens to be written by my favorite author, Mr. Eoin Colfer. Eoin Colfer is best known for his wonderful Artemis Fowl series, but here he deviates by writing a book without fairies or magic. Instead, we get a ninja librarian. I think that's a fair trade-off. The one consistent thing about Colfer's writing is his side-splitting humor. Even writing for a much younger intended audience, he manages to retain his wit and finesse with wordplay. This is recommended for readers 7 and up, and is definitely one boys will latch onto. But that's not really the audience I think should be getting their hands on The Legend of Spud Murphy. This story is great for kids, but they've had it since 2004. I think it's time we introduce this story to a new generation, the older one. This book's prime audience, I believe, is experienced bookworms. I don't care if you're 19 or 97. Why? Because this isn't just a story about two young mischief makers forced to spend their summer afternoons in a library where they couldn't possibly cause any trouble. This is not just the legend of a notorious librarian who is rumored to keep a loaded spud gun under her desk in case of ill-behaved children. This is about books, and that moment when a child first realizes what wonderful and magical things they are. As you read, nostalgia strikes, and suddenly you are the little kid who hates reading, but your parents force you to do it anyways. And you remember that moment, that one book, when you realized that you couldn't put it down, when you realized that reading was actually fun. While children can appreciate this as a fun little story, older readers like you and me are the ones who will truly cherish it, because we lived it. Without a doubt, this is the best of his Legend of series. Clever and hilarious, it's a gem among children's literature and should really be considered a cult classic among the bookworms of the world. If you love books, you need to read this, and then reread it at least once a year. The Legend of Spud Murphy by Eoin Colfer gets 5 stars, 2 thumbs up, and a very special place in my heart for all eternity. This is Amanda, from the desert, signing off.